And we're rolling up and down the fingers. Come on down here, Alaska. Come on down here. Hey. Come on down here. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And down to the wrists. Across the knuckles. And we are back to the fingers, index finger and thumb pressing the ball. Ring finger. Ring finger. And pinky. The foot, and index finger. Ring. Middle. And pinky. Let's go on the back today. Switch. 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 Hinge at the waist, go through the legs. Switch. Switch. Lapsies. And switch. And leave the ball on the floor. We'll assess how the feet are feeling. Step on the ball right in the middle of the foot and press down 3 times. Up to the knuckles, press down once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Bring the ball to the top of the heel, pivot on the toes, and roll across the top of the heel. Press down just below the first knuckle. Press down just at the side of the top of the heel, an inch or so further down, and then over in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones from the knuckles to the top of the heel. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, release, reassess, and do the same on the other foot, pressing down 3 times in the middle. Then the knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Press down in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. and scribble. Three, two, one, release. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess and shake the tree. 3, 2, 1, center. Twist it the way, swing the arms. And center with some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out, gather in starlight. And center, same thing the other way. And center. And let's take 16 steps forward. Step, step, 1, 2, 3. And then either walk, march, or jog to get the heart rate going. Today we're going to do the standing core set. No squats, if you want to do rapid squats. Things like good mornings, traveling roads, hands to the opposite leg, that sort of thing. All standing. Take a hop to get the heart rate going. Of course, you can just do what you're doing. Whatever you do, be safe. Got 5 Tibetans in the after class. I'm going to get going, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 10. $20. $29, $30. And to be press. Interlace the fingers. Raise the hands up. Come up on your toes if you can. Reaching up. Coming down. Bend back if you can. Back to center, bend to one side. And then the other. Back to center, lower the hands to the chest and press out. And come on down. Interlace the fingers behind the back and raise the hands up. A little bit higher. Come on down and shrug. Roll back with the shoulders. And forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Go the other way. One palm down, one palm up, flip-flop. And one arm across the body, pressing at the elbow. And then the other. One arm behind the back, pressing down and in. And then the other. Grab both elbows and rock side to side. Extend the arm out, fingers up, pull back. And down. Flop the wrist, wiggle the fingers, make a fist. And then the other hand, fingers up. Down. And flop and wiggle. And make a fist. Come on down, rotate the neck. Go in the other direction. Look up. Look down. Look over one shoulder. Look over the other. Nod. Go ear to shoulder. Center. Tuck in your chin. Peck like a pigeon. Come back and center. Peck. Center. Peck. Keep going. And let's grab a stick. Put it on the inside of the arch. Other leg out. Lean towards the other leg. As your hands come down on the stick. Stretch the inner thigh. Reverse. Come on up. Put the stick behind one leg. Slide the hands down. Hinge at the waist. Stretch the hamstring. Get the other hamstring. And then press the sole of the first foot against the stick. Stretch the soleus and gastrocnemius. And then the other. And then bring the stick behind the back, parallel to the spine, and move it up and down. Switch the position of the hands. Bring the stick up overhead. Go side to side. And then bring it to the shoulders with the palms facing in and do 10 bicep curls. And switch the position of the palms so they're facing out. Drop the stick to below the waist. Hinge at the waist. Keep the spine neutral. Just drop the stick down and come on back up. Go down and up 10 times. And now bend down again with the spine neutral, hinging at the waist. Bring your elbows up past your ribs. Stand up, bring the stick to the shoulders, and raise it up overhead. Now drop it below the waist and raise your elbows up to shoulder height. And bring it to the front and flop the wrists. Push out. Bring it to your back with the palms facing away from you and raise it up 10 times. Now reverse the palms so they're facing in, another 10. And then bring the stick up to the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. Now bring the stick around to the front. Hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top. Come up on your toes and hold for the count of 15. 3, 2, 1, and then back on your heels, another 15. Three, two, one, and down. All right, let's put the stick down. I just want to turn on my light here. We're going to start with the standing core set with some good mornings. Let's do 10. Hinging at the waist, hands up overhead, coming down, keep the head back, spine neutral. That's 10. We're going to do some traveling rows. So we're going to again hinge at the waist, put one hand in front of the other, bring the elbows past the ribs, then go back down with the other hand in front. That's one set, or one rep. And just keep alternating the hand in front so you come up and back, and then back down. 3, 4, 7, 10. Now we're just going to slap the opposite knee as we pick it up. And now we're going to do a rotational punch about 45 degrees. Keep your belly button pressed in towards your spine, engaging that core. And now go straight up in the air. When your hands are going to be next to your ears, hopefully, and when you get to the top, pick that cherry and pull it down, alternating. And now we're going to do some alternate jumping jacks. We're going to come up, step out, and down, back. Now you want to spread your legs apart. Come across, go towards the toes, don't have to touch them. And 10. We're going to do knee to elbow, same side. Doesn't have to touch. If you can, great. But stand upright. Keep your back straight. Spine neutral. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you can keep doing those or cross your arms and go opposite knee to elbow if you can. All right, take a couple of breaths. We're going to do Leonard Orr's 4 quick ones, 1 long one. We do it 4 times. Just to review before we get into it, it's in through the nose, out through the mouth 4 times quickly, and then 1 long deep inhale. Then we go right into another 4 and 1. 4 times we do it all together. Ready? Let's take up a regular breath. Enjoy that feeling. And rub those hands together to cultivate chi and to form a chi ball. And center. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale and open your hearts. Inhale as the hands come in. Exhale as they go out. Forward onto the toes with your weight as they go out. Back on your heels as they come in. And then pause on this inhale. Exhale, send it out. And center for 2 breaths. And we're bringing down heavenly chi. And let's scoop it up. Thank you. All right.
Tom, thank you, Tom.
Take care, Chuck. Thank you. Nina,
Thank you.
have a good one.
Yeah,
For
man.
those of you sticking around, we got some 5 Tibetans. Richard, take care. And I will start by pointing out that you can do the full rotation or just twist at the waist and swing your arms if you get dizzy or not ready to do the twirls, but I'm going to do 12, up to 11, I'm sorry. Stop if you get dizzy. And that's 11. Couple of breaths. And I'm going to the floor. Why is this not working? Huh. And for some reason, there we go. All right. Coming down to the floor. Fix the camera. Hands are either by the side, under the lower back if you have back issues, or under the skull if you have some neck issues. Soles of the feet are on the floor in the modified version. In the regular version, the legs are extended. However you set up, the basic idea is to lift the legs at the same time as you lift the head, neck, and shoulders, so that it's the extend the legs or the soles on the floor, and then come back, right back down. Do up to 11. I'm going to do 6 modified and 5 regular. This is the modified version. And this is the regular version. 7. Yeah. And then we're going to take 2 breaths. We're rolling over, coming up on our knees. Hands are on the thighs or the glutes. If you have back extension issues because of spinal conditions, just come back on with your knees and go forward. Otherwise, extend back and come forward. Six, we're doing 11 again. And then 2 breaths. And sit down. We're doing an inverted table. Now, in the modified version, you can put your hands behind you, but usually they're up by the hips. I alternate between having palms facing the hand, fingers facing away and facing forward. In the modified version, the soles are on the floor already, and you come back and up. I'm going to do the extended, which I actually find easier than the modified. I'll do 11. 1. And then take 2 breaths. Come around on all fours. For the modified version, we start in this tabletop position and go into Cobra. In the regular version, we start in an up dog. Then you start in a down dog and go into an up dog. All right. I'm going to do 6 modified and 5 regular. 6 modified. 1, 2. And this is the regular. 7. And 11. And then we're going to come and sit down, crossing our legs, however feels comfortable this morning. get one leg in front of the other. You can do a full lotus if you want, however you feel like it. We're going to rotate at the waist. You can do it sitting up. You can bend down. You can do 6 in one direction, 5 in the other. On the last round, from 10 to 11, when we get to the middle, we're going to stretch our hands out and do a box breath, which is an inhale of 4, hold for 4, exhale for the count of 4, hold for the count of 4 before inhaling. Then we're going to do it over the left knee and then up over the right knee. All right, first we do 6 in one direction. And then 6 in the other. 5 in the other. And we're going to stretch out, inhale, box breath. Move over to the left knee. And then over the right knee. Coming up, reversing the position of the legs. What was in front goes behind. If you had one on top of the other, the one on top goes on the bottom. We're going to do 6 in the original direction, 5 in the reverse. We pause on the last round to do box breathing again. Stretching out, box breath. Left knee. And all right. Open up. Something off. And have a great day, everyone.